So I'm gonna change the fork oil on this 07 Ninja 500. But to do it, what I'm gonna do, we come around to this side. Had to turn my music off because YouTube and Facebook are music Nazis. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this puller right here to compress the spring so I can get the little snap ring. You can see it right there, the gold snap ring. I can get that gold snap ring off of there. And paint's kind of flaking off from the brake fluid change, I guess. That's cool. Sorry, I got distracted. Just changed the brake fluid, and I guess I spilt a little bit more than I thought. Some of the paint's flaking off triple tree, but that's okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna compress the spring right here to undo the snap ring that holds the spring in. It is right here. I've already done this side. At least I took the spring out. Hang on, Mo. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna compress the suspension just to kind of bring all the fluid levels up. And I'm gonna use this syringe. I actually used this on my bike over there to inject the fork fluid on it. I injected it through the drain hole on that bike. But I'm gonna use it to extract all of the fluid. I know you can't see it really. I don't think, oh, mass cylinder. I don't think you'll be able to see you can kind of see the fluid down in there, but I'm gonna use it to extract the fluid. Anyways, there's fluid down there. You should know that if you're watching this video on how to change fork fluid on an 07 Ninja 500. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and hopefully I'll be able to measure it all as it's coming out, so I'll know exactly how much to put back in. And of course, it's a Ninja 500. No one's ever changed fork fluid. So however much I take out is how much I'm going to put back in, since I know I'm not going to be able to get 100% of it out probably. But I'll be able to get a good amount out. I will come back to video after I suck some of it out and get this other side undone. Or actually, can I set it up like this? Hang on, Melly. Yeah, I'm just talking to the camera, Mom. I can set it up like that, I guess, and I can keep the film rolling as I take this one out. I'm gonna move my master cylinder a little bit. Trying to keep it upright as much as possible, so it's not all wonky like. Should be good. And you pretty much run it down by hand. I've already compressed this one all the way. Now I'm just going to find my picks, which are on the other side. Grab my rag. What, Mel?
Okay.
What?
Why are you trying to mute that?
Because Facebook and YouTube are Nazis, and if I have music on, they'll say, oh, copyright, and they'll take my video down, because they're homos.
Who?
Facebook and YouTube.
YouTube.
Ooh.
Sure? Because I had no attempt to my soul to change. What to make my bike? It turns out when you have a blue pen try to look. Is it this? Oh. Yeah.
And there's the snap ring. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold on to this. So there's not a lot of spring pressure, but I'm still going to hold on to it just so this doesn't move, fall, come off, and, you know, go boing into my light right there, because that'd make my day.
A day.
I'm just going to loosen this up by hand. What's up, kid?
What is this?
What?
What is this?
It's a wire.
What's this wire for?
I don't know. Off of something stupid I made, probably.
Then why is top in there?
Because I'm a hoarder, and I feel like that little 6 inches of wire will get me somewhere one day.
What is this?
And this is just a little cap that's going to come off here. So once I get so far, like right now, I'm going to stop and... It's a spring. Put that down. What are you doing?
What is that?
Is that how you picked it up?
No.
Okay, don't touch it, because I have it
What?
just in case it matters, I have top and bottom laid out.
Oh.
So this is the cap. It's got a little O-ring on it. You just kind of clean it off, check it, make sure it's not ripped or anything. It seems to be good. Just gonna throw that down there. Then we have your preload spacer. Preload spacer. And I'm gonna grab my pick again. There, the spring is right down here. If you do this, careful you don't drop your pick down in the fork tube, because that defeat the whole purpose of doing this, to try and save time from actually taking the forks off of the triple trees. There's a washer. Make sure you know that there's going to be a washer coming. And I'm just going to grab my rag.
That is the towel, right?
And I'm going to pull the spring up, wiping it with the rag in case there's any residue dripping. Not that it apparently matters.
That is the towel.
I don't know if it matters. These aren't progressive springs, so I don't think it matters top, bottom. But, you know, try and keep it oriented. I know this is the top, so I'm going to face it towards the front of the bike. That's the way I'm going to do it. So now I'm going to compress the front suspension, I think. I don't know, I'm kind of winging this as I go. Let me see here. So I can probably,
Hello, baby.
what can I use? I'll probably just start sucking it out and seeing what happens. I am, however, this doesn't seem to want to go down any further into my hole. So what I'm gonna do is, that didn't work like I thought. I was hoping to get an eye of where the foot was to measure it. I'm just gonna suck the fluid out. You see, it's coming out. Just like drawing blood. Suck that shit out. As you see, I think you can see somewhere. It's filling up little by little. And this is gonna help me so I can measure how much fluid is actually coming out. Like I said, just so I know how much to put back in. What, Mel? That's dirty fluid.
What the turkey pour?
It's the fluid out of Mommy's forks.
What did the pour?
The forks, Mom. This right here. I don't think I might actually not need to compress the suspension. I thought I would need to, but I might not have to. This might do it. I know there's roughly 300 milliliters of fluid that's supposed to be in the forks. Is roughly the. I don't think it's going up anymore.
Dad, why are you chooping? Dad, why are you chooping?
Roughly supposed to be 300 milliliters in here, so I know if I take out close to that much, then I'm doing alright. It's not going up anymore. Not getting it sucking up anymore, so I'm gonna kind of put this here. I should have prepped this part first. You know what, I need my music back on, so I guess if YouTube doesn't like it, oh well, I don't know.
Call 1-800-754-0754
It's commercial.
now to
Need a bottle to measure with.
What's the bottle?
Should have the fork oil bottle from
Is this a bee?
fucking cobwebs and spoilers. Bitch.
Plus 2 free tickets to a live training event and a free $20
This bottle sucks.
just for attending. Call 800-728-0754.
But what I can do.
That's 800-728-0754 for your free tax lien kit now. It's a truly self-preserve. Can I have everyone's attention?
Is this a bee?